In the depths of true crime, there are cases that haunt us, mysteries that remain unsolved despite the passage of time. The kidnapping and murder of 10-year-old Vera Page in 1931 is one such case, a tragedy that has left an indelible mark on the collective memory of London and beyond. Vera Page, a young girl from Notting Hill, London, had a life full of promise ahead of her. On December 14, 1931, she was last seen by a school friend standing in front of a pharmacy, expressing her desire to purchase soap dominoes as a Christmas present for her parents. Little did anyone know that this would be the last time Vera was seen alive. When Vera failed to return home for dinner that evening, her parents' concern quickly turned to panic. They alerted the authorities, and a frantic search for the missing child began. The community rallied together, desperately hoping for Vera's safe return, but their worst fears were realized 2 days later. On December 16, 1931, a milkman made a grim discovery in the front garden of a home approximately 1 mile from Vera's residence. There, lying in a patch of shrubbery, was the lifeless body of Vera Page. The young girl had been brutally murdered, her body bearing the signs of rape and strangulation. The news of Vera's murder sent shockwaves through the community, sparking outrage and fear among local residents. Who could have committed such a heinous crime against an innocent child? And why? The police launched an intensive investigation, determined to bring the perpetrator to justice. Suspicion quickly fell on Percy Orlando Rush, who was arrested in connection with the crime. However, a lack of specific eyewitness accounts, placing Rush in Vera's company on the day of her death, coupled with insufficient evidence, led a grand jury to determine that there were no grounds to formally charge him with the murder. As the investigation continued, leads began to dry up, and the case gradually grew cold. Despite the best efforts of law enforcement, no other arrests were ever made, leaving Vera's family and the community without the closure they so desperately sought. In the years that followed, the unsolved murder of Vera Page became the subject of much speculation and rumor. Some theorized that she had fallen victim to a stranger passing through town, while others suggested that the perpetrator may have been someone from within the community itself. The passage of time has done little to dim the memory of Vera Page and the tragedy that befell her. Her case remains a poignant reminder of the vulnerability of children and the devastating impact of violent crime on families and communities. To this day, Vera's family continues their quest for justice, hoping that one day the truth will be revealed and their beloved daughter's killer will be brought to account. The unsolved murder of Vera Page is just one of the many baffling mysteries that continue to captivate and confound us. If you're fascinated by the twists and turns of true crime and the unanswered questions that haunt us, be sure to subscribe to our channel, Baffling Mysteries. Together, we may just uncover the truth behind these enduring enigmas.